The internet is dying. If you couldn't tell by my amazing intro, thank you to me, the internet is dying. And it's happening quickly. It's the dead internet theory, which probably isn't even a theory anymore because it's becoming relevant. You know, it's not a theory anymore, it's an actual possibility. Isn't that what a theory is? What the dead internet theory is, to explain to you who don't know, dead internet theory is basically when AI and automated bots take over the whole entire internet, and there's either zero people, like real life people putting out content, or there's at least a little bit of people, but it's all content is remotely AI. But that leads me to my next subject, and that's how does any of this relate on modern day? Does this relate to anything that I'm talking about right now? Now on to my next subject. What does this even mean? How does this correlate with my next subject? What does any of this have to do with what I'm talking about, and how does it already correlate with modern day, technology, era, internet?
What?
Now, if you have been surfing the internet at all lately, scrolling through TikTok, scrolling through YouTube, anything, you have seen AI. There's no way you haven't seen it already, and there's possibly a chance that you have already used it already. Now, what I mean by this is everywhere you look, there's already tons of automation, there's already tons of AI, which is just absolutely insane to me, because this crap hasn't even been out for 2-3 years. Wait, actually, yeah, I don't know if you can see my computer screen right now, but ChatGPT was initially released on November 30th, 2022. And that's basically, this stuff hasn't even been out for 2 years yet. Well, it's about to be. Basically, what I'm trying to say is that this stuff is evolving scary. It is insane how fast this stuff is already evolving. It is mind-boggling. It really is just mind-boggling. Again, everything is already automated. You've seen it for yourself. And the problem is that people, one of the biggest influences on AI and automation with bots is that people that are absolutely money motivated. These kind of people. Oh yeah! Money is the motive. If you're not chasing the bag, you're not getting that dough. Then what really are you even doing, man? What's even the point, man? What are you doing, man? Dog. With that. Oh, don't get me wrong. I love money. I love money as the next white girl drinking her pumpkin spice lattes and listening to Taylor Swift. Don't get me wrong. Money is pretty motivational in my opinion. I feel like I'm a pretty money-based person. Not with YouTube though. I really just did this because it's always just been a childhood dream of mine to be a YouTuber. And I finally have the proper user. I'm getting off topic. But you've already seen this yourself. You've already seen the decline in IRL, not streamers. Streaming's doing pretty good. But content creators, influencers, YouTubers. Is it Instagrammers? Is that a term? Snapchat tears? A lot of those people are dying out. But there's a decrease, right? But there's also an increase. What is there an increase of? Oh, you bet yourself it's already automated AI YouTubers producing crappy shorts for 9-year-olds who all they do is just watch brain rot. But one of the big problems is that AI has become a huge staple in our lives. A lot of people use it, I use it, you use it, which leads me to my next topic is, how can we fix this? I was very hypocritical of some of my stuff I have personally made up of how we can fix these. Some of it does involve using AI to fix it. So, some of my findings while surfing the internet and coming up with my own theories and hypotheses. My hypotheses. Now, first one is that we can use AI to detect spam content. Now, what exactly do I mean by this? as hypocritical it may seem, using an AI to find these type of creators, and also just a very AI based like YouTube channel, to immediately not like shut it down, but like maybe give them a few warnings like, hey, start posting like actual content. But using an AI to detect other AIs would be really helpful, like the ones that they use that my teacher usually catches me using whenever I'm physically trying to pass a reading exam that I cannot pass because I don't know how to spell, because I don't want to learn how to spell, and I don't want to learn how to write an essay. But I do know how to write them, I'm just not very good at it. That leads me to my next one, is that we just ban AI completely. Now this one is never gonna happen, but that leads me to my third one. That one's really quick. If we can't completely ban it, then we could set heavy limitations on it. So like, take for example, like AI is being used in the medical field. That obviously we can't ban that, but if we're already having a hard time with AI and like trying to stop it, I don't know if people are trying to stop it right now. But what we can do to help is that we just give like the proper AI to the government, which is probably a really bad idea. I'm sorry for some conspiracy theorists. They're really probably screaming at me. They already are! They're using it to put bugs in our skin! But there's also, we could just have the less versions of it. So like the versions that are not too good, but also not too bad, you know, the little bit of a middle where there's a little bit of bug, there's not too much bug, you know, for the public to use. You know, I really think that would be a good option. Now, as corny I may be as I'm trying to be funny for you guys, you know, I am pretty serious about this because I'm afraid of the internet, you know, losing. It's already lost some of its color. I mean, I miss the 2010s era. I mean, I was, you know, barely late. You know, the late 2010s, which I absolutely miss. You know, I miss it to bits, you know. Oh, God. The things I would do to relive summer 2017 with all my the real ones, with the real one. We have time to save the internet. We have time to put color back in the internet. We could bring the internet back to what it was. If I could do my part and we can at least preach the word and you can do yours, we have time to save this. It's your choice. What will you do? This is Judah Jane Jr., and I'll see you in the next one. Ugh, like and subscribe!
I feel like I'm stable, why I'm always stable. I need to be cradled, tell me I'm amazing. Like even when I'm wasting, treat me like a patient. I got no ambition, that's I'm feeling lifted. Drifting, second overboarding. I'm so sick of floating, at least I'm sinking right